everyone, and welcome to today's video where we check out the PlayStation Portal. In this video, we will cover everything you need to know about the latest accessory from PlayStation. And on that note, thank you very much to PlayStation Australia for providing a review unit for us to check out. In Australia, the Portal releases on February 2nd. This PlayStation 5 accessory gives the player access to games on their PS5 over a home Wi-Fi connection without the need for a TV. It can also be used outside the home, which we will be testing in this review. First of all, the Portal features an 8-inch 1080p LCD display capable of 60 frames. It harnesses the same immersive haptic feedback and adaptive triggers found on the DualSense controller, and it can last on average around 6 hours on full brightness. For audio, you can use the built-in stereo speakers or a PlayStation Link-enabled device such as the latest Pulse Explore wireless earbuds. You also have the option to connect wired headphones via a 3.5mm jack. Let's kick this video off with 3 frequently asked questions about the PlayStation Portal. 1. Does the Portal have any limitations? As this is a remote play device, some accessories and games aren't supported, such as the PlayStation Camera, PSVR 2, and VR games. Some PS5 functions also can't be used, such as SharePlay and movie playback. 2. Do you need PlayStation Plus membership to use your Portal? In short, no, but if you are trying to access multiplayer games, then you will need an active membership. 3. What are the recommended connection requirements? First of all, the PlayStation Portal and your PS5 will need to be logged into the same user account. It's also suggested that you enable Turn on PS5 from network when in rest mode. PlayStation recommends you connect your Portal to a 5 GHz Wi-Fi connection within your home. They also recommend that your PS5 is connected via Ethernet directly to your modem router. When using your Portal outside of your home network, an internet connection of at least 15 megabits per second should give you stable gameplay. So now it's time to unbox and set up the PlayStation Portal. Upon opening the PS Portal, the box has a premium feel, and I like the use of grey with the accents on the tab for the PlayStation icons. Great touch. I really like the button placement of power, PlayStation Link, and volume found across the top. On the front side, we have the PS button, share, and menu buttons. Triggers, D-pad, and action buttons have the same placement as the DualSense, but one thing to note is that the thumbsticks are smaller than the original design. Either side of the thumbsticks, you'll also find on-screen placements for the touchpad, and at any time you can swipe down from the top right-hand corner to bring up your Portal settings menu. Turning on for the first time, you need to hold the power button in for 5 seconds until the unit powers up. It will then prompt a series of updates, as you can see on screen. This process takes anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes. Now it's time to connect to your PS5. First, you'll need to head to your system settings on your PS5 and enable remote play. Then go to power saving, features available in rest mode, and turn on stay connected to the internet, and enable turning on PS5 from network. Then back to your Portal, sign in to your PlayStation account. We've found the quickest way is by scanning the QR code on screen via the PS app on your phone. So now that we're connected, let's jump into a game. For our initial test, we decided to play inside on our home network. Our PS5 is currently connected via the 5 GHz band to our Asus AC86U and the Portal to the same 5 GHz SSID. We should also mention here that it's recommended you disable Smart Connect or band steering on your router so your network has separate 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz bands. You always want your Portal connected to the 5 GHz band because it supports the fastest transfer speeds. To do this review justice, we played several games we're familiar with. While playing single-player games, input lag is noticeable, but only because we're really looking for it. It's more apparent, however, in fast-moving games, but less so in games with no combat, such as Super Crazy Rhythm Castle. We didn't experience any dropouts, and the picture stayed sharp the entire time. Not once did the quality reduce due to bandwidth issues, however, sometimes you can see the occasional stutter. With multiplayer games such as Call of Duty, input lag is much more perceptible, and we did see the occasional artifact due to its fast motion, but it didn't make it unplayable. Next up was testing remote play outside of our home network. By hotspotting to our phone, we tested the Portal over both 4G and 5G mobile networks. Even over a slow 25 megabits connection, latency felt minimal. The picture quality remained clear and we were surprised to only have one dropout. While paying extremely close attention in Spider-Man 2, we did notice that textures loaded slightly slower, but it was hard to identify without swinging close to a building. We did again experience occasional stuttering, but it was so minor it wasn't enough to affect our gameplay. Overall though, we are extremely impressed with the Portal and its remote play capabilities, both within the home and outside. Now for more of the audio side of things. The built-in stereo speakers are located on the top side of the screen and are much louder than we expected, particularly when using the device at home. Let's take a listen. For those playing in a public space or wanting more privacy, then you can sync your Portal up with PlayStation's latest link-enabled devices. The Pulse Explore wireless earbuds are a fantastic choice here. While offering ultra-low latency and lossless audio, they also match the Portal's sleek design. Something to keep in mind though, the Portal does not support Bluetooth connectivity. So PlayStation Link-enabled devices are the only way to experience truly wireless audio. However, there is a 3.5mm headphone jack, so you can connect your existing gaming headsets. So our final thoughts after 3 days of testing the PlayStation Portal. Overall, it's a very exciting but risky release for PlayStation. The majority of people with an uncongested Wi-Fi network won't have any issues and will experience fun and immersive gameplay, just as they would if they were using their PS5 on a regular TV. Remote play outside of your normal home network is also very achievable as long as you have a steady Wi-Fi or mobile connection that meets PlayStation's recommended requirements. The crisp, bright display and full-featured DualSense controller is an absolute standout on the Portal and gives it that premium feel right from the get-go. Battery life was ample and we managed to squeeze out around 5 hours with full brightness and haptic settings. We fell in love with this accessory more than we thought we would, and at this price point, it's a great companion not just for PlayStation fanboys, but for gamers who have a shared living space or limited TV time. Again, I'd like to thank you for watching this PlayStation Portal review, and if you have any questions or you need help with your setup, hit the comments.